Sam is past today as a beach donkey. He'll have an absolutely wonderful working life on the beach. Lovely, bright, alert eye. Ah, we've got a little bit of marking here. Now, should he fail, he will then be just maybe in a field during the day, and he will get rather fat and very bored. He would prefer to work. Donkeys do love working with children. Now, for a 4-year-old donkey, Sam has got a good figure, but he doesn't need to put any more weight on.
So with teeth and hooves checked, Sam's medical is done. It's a tense time for Sam. Both he and John are all ears to hear the news of whether he's able to join his pals on the beach.
Well, John, he's got a few marks on his neck, which I think will clear up within time.
Yes.
And you mustn't let him get any fatter. But I think you're a very lucky beach operator. I think he's a lovely donkey.
He's been past fit, clean bill of health. The next test is, will he make it on the beach?
I've been waiting a long time for this moment to come.
The big day has finally arrived. At last, Sam gets to feel the sand under his hooves. But the real test for Sam is if the kids like him.
We're going to put a child on in a minute and just see how he takes to it going up and down the beach.
Sophie is first to take the plunge and have a go on Sam.
I like donkeys because I think they're very cute. I'm very excited.
John needn't have worried. Sam is an instant hit.
I like riding on Sam. He was very bumpy and he was very good.
The queue to have a ride on Sam builds quickly. They can't wait to climb aboard the new boy.
You good? Tell ya.
I would like to ride on a beach doggy because I love them to pieces and I really, really like them. Sam was very bumpy. Very, very, very bumpy.
He's really settled into the job. I'm very pleased with him. And Sam's made the grade.
So with the kids' thumbs up, Sam can look forward to a long career on the beach. We've been looking at your home videos of what animals get up to on the weekend. Check out these wiggly otters from the Maritime Sanctuary in England. These slippery characters are certainly out to win the Cute Awards. Now we're off to Colorado in America, and the heart of cowboy country. Bonnie, a 2-year-old border collie, is a top cattle herder. She works with her cowboy boss, Jeremy, on an 80,000-acre ranch, one of the largest in the state. Today, before sundown, Jeremy, Bonnie, and their team have to work together to herd 300 cattle 8 kilometers to fresh pasture. Fortunately, the herding instinct is second nature to border collies. They've been doing it for around 300 years.
She's a lot less expensive than a cowboy. She's actually better than some, too.
Jeremy recruited Bonnie when she was just 8 weeks old.
Bonnie, she got her name because she was the cutest and little sweetheart, and she was the run of the litter. So that's why she's kind of small, but I think she was tough because she always had to fight for what she got, being small. So that's why I picked her, and she's sweet, and she came up to me and licked me in the on the toes the first time I met her, so I was hooked. Bonnie and I spend most of our time together. This is the kind of place where a dog's not only a helper, but it's a companion and it's a pet. I've told people before that she hates cattle and she loves people, and I think that's part of why she's so good at her job. She really likes kind of taking control of cattle and making them do what she wants. Get her going.
And it's that stubborn streak that sets Bonnie apart from the other working dogs on the ranch and makes her skills so valuable.
What she'll do is help us get the cattle in a herd and then move them along. And Bonnie will work the back, kind of back and forth. If a cow stops to graze, she'll go up and either stare at it, or if that cow really wants to graze and not move, then she'll nip it in the heels or maybe even go around to the front of it and get its attention.
Every day, Bonnie needs to stand her ground as cows are difficult animals to herd.
They'll kick at the dogs and they might turn around and try and get them with the horns.
Bonnie controls the herd by giving the cows what Jeremy calls the eye, a wolf-like stare that means she can get the cattle to do what she wants.
They'll just stop, they'll lay down and maybe crouch down and look a cow in the face.
And Bonnie is facing down an animal that weighs around 30 times her own body weight. But herding is so instinctive, sometimes she doesn't know when to stop.
Bonnie, like most border collies, is a workaholic. They'll actually overwork themselves if you let them. They just don't know when to quit.
It's a demanding job, and it's not just the cows that cause problems.
The heat's a really big concern. Last year we lost a dog to the heat, and to us it didn't seem like that hot a day. So we really try to be aware of that. We make sure around places where there's water, or we carry water with us in a little bowl so the dogs don't overheat.
Bonnie has bigger problems than the heat today. A painful run-in with a cactus slows her down.
How are your feet, Bonds? You probably already pulled them all out. When we reach our destination with the cattle, there's a big pool of water there, so the first thing that she'll do is go jump in and splash around and take a long drink.
It's been a long, tough day, but Bonnie and her team have managed to herd the cows to greener pastures. She's hot and tired, but there's no doubt Bonnie's the best cowboy on the range. Time to head back to Thailand. Nok is at one of Thailand's top monkey training schools, and a month into her course to be a coconut collector. She's made friends with her teacher Samjai, and her lessons have been going well. Today, she finally moves up to lessons in the classroom.
This area we call the open classroom for the monkey student. So we use this place to teach monkey how to collect coconut.
This monkey's demonstrating how to spin a coconut to weaken the vine so it's easier to pick.
When monkey come to school, in fact, the best time for them, they like to learn in the morning and evening, 30 minutes in the morning and 30 minutes in the afternoon.
But Nok doesn't just need to get used to learning in a classroom. There's a new teacher as well.
I'm very happy that he worked with me because I found that he is a very kind teacher and patient to learn with monkey.
Nang has been a teacher at the school for 5 years. He's going to start with something easier than learning to spin a coconut in midair. Lesson 1 goes back to basics and starts at ground level. A more experienced monkey shows Nok how it's done. And it really is a case of monkey see, monkey do, as they learn by watching someone else do it first. Nok will need to watch for several days before trying it.
This monkey's name is Lisa. She's been training for 2 months. She knows where to